Today, a new screen version of Scotland's romantic Jacobite era is being produced for the world market.
Okay, nice and quiet on the floor, guys. Still everywhere.
This multi-million-dollar Hollywood production is based in a brand new film studio in a disused electronics factory in Cumbernauld.
So this is our prop department, and this is equally the size of any studio prop house I was in the United States. This is A stage. This is our largest sound stage. Has the highest ceiling. We brought in soundproofing for the entire thing. We've added the entire grid system and put in electrical, soundproof walls, did these big airlock double doors.
Ronald D. Moore is one of America's most successful television producers. He is the man behind the acclaimed reboot of the sci-fi show Battlestar Galactica. Looking for his next hit, he has turned to a Scottish historical drama about a time-travelling nurse who finds herself in the 18th century Highlands. He's confident that this image of Scotland still sells. With a budget of £50 million, Outlander is the most expensive production ever filmed here.
Here we go. Still.
It's expected to be seen by a huge worldwide audience. Shooting in Scotland itself was a key part of the process.
We never seriously scouted any other country other than Scotland. So right from the beginning, we said, it's about this place, we should try to take advantage of it. And we knew that a lot of Scotland had not been shot, if ever, or at least in many years. So we'd have a lot of interesting backgrounds and landscapes that the audience wasn't used to seeing. And I like the weather, personally. I live in Los Angeles, and LA is a desert, and you're not supposed to live there, in my opinion, and it's too hot. And you come here, and it's actually kind of pleasant, and it rains, and it's moist, and it's not dry heat, you know? So I enjoy the people and the weather the most.
In pursuit of authenticity, Outlander's largely Scottish crew were challenged to shoot in some extreme conditions.
One of our directors, who is from Hollywood, has commented that some of the locations and some of the scenes that we've shot, that Hollywood crews wouldn't have managed it, and she was, astounded that we've made it through some of the rain and the mud and the bad weather and the tough conditions. So, apart from toughness aside, Scotland does have a lot of talent here, and this show definitely goes to prove that Scotland can work at its highest levels within the film and television business.
We were aware of, all the sort of Scottish pieces from Brigadoon to Braveheart and Rob Roy, and there's a great romance and almost mysticism to Scotland and the popular imagination, at least in the States. And we wanted to sort of cut against that. We wanted to make this piece more real, give it a sense of authenticity, so that the audience believed that they were really on this journey with Claire, that when she traveled back in time, that they were going to a real place. So we kind of deliberately set out to sort of not do a lot of things that other productions had done when they tried to portray Scotland.
I believe that you have secrets.
Since it started airing in the States, this series has been inspiring viewers to write in with inquiries about Scotland. Visit Scotland has started organising tours of the locations. One aspect, above all, seems to have sparked the audience's imagination. Some of the dialogue is in Gaelic, without subtitles. Gaelic consultant Agév O'Brien has been teaching the cast how to speak an historically accurate version of the language.
Good, you've got that dead vowel again, Folum.
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 There's a sort of huge burst of worldwide interest in the language and culture, extending past the whiskey and the bagpipes and extending, much closer to the heart of where this culture comes from. Even though it is a work of fiction for the screen, the producers take the idea of authenticity of the Scottish culture extremely seriously, and that when people get interested in it, they should get interested in something that they can visit Scotland and then touch that living vein, with the sort of soul of Scotland running through it, rather than just, buying a bunch of stuff, sticking it in a bag and jumping on the plane home. They can take a real piece of Scotland home in their hearts now, because they've known what to look for when they came here.